Hi there, Mountain Coach here. This video is about the new featured talks that I've put together, and I'm really looking for your help in that. These are for companies, for organisations, for groups, and if you work for a company, an organisation, or you know someone who might be interested, then please get in touch. Tell them about these talks and how beneficial they could be and interesting, and get in touch on the Mountain Coach website, mountaincoach.com. There's a new section called Featured Talks, a bit more information about them. And yeah, I really do feel they are interesting, informative, quite emotional at times, but packed with useful information, motivational, inspiring, they're authentic, real, and yeah, please have a look, get in touch. I'll quickly talk about each one of them. So the first one is called The Climb Within Us All, and it's really about the fact that everybody goes through challenges at times in life. Mental health has become much more accepted, much more talked about in recent years, which is a good thing because it affects so many people. And this is really about my challenges with mental health about 20 years ago, when I was suffering with stress, depression, not really understanding it. The views on it, the stigma attached to it was very different back then, and how I eventually came through that with understanding myself, understanding about depression, and then setting up the Climb a Mountain charity to help other people. And that led me to even more understanding, more research, reading, delivering courses, writing books, etc. So that whole health and well-being area. As I say, everybody has different challenges that they face, but through that understanding, that knowledge, that patience and the effort, it is possible to climb each of those sort of individual personal mountains you might face. So that one, yeah, is very much focused on mental health, and how you can deal with those challenges, deal with those mountains. Everyone has that capacity to climb their own personal mountain inside of them. Next one is called Climbing Through the Darkness. Now this one is about, or primarily about my cancer journey, and how I've dealt with that from the initial shock, trauma of being told I've got stage 3 cancer, through the brutal treatment and then the recovery process, and the sort of things I learned from that, and the tools and the techniques, and how I dealt with it. And I was fortunate because of my experiences previously. I was able to use those very much in terms of getting through the dark time, and my mountain experience as well. So it's very much about, if you can get through those dark times, then the sunrise will come up again. There will be better times ahead. So that's it's emotional, it's hopefully uplifting, inspiring. But the fact that 1 in 2 of us will be faced with cancer at some time in our lives, I think, it's relevant and important. And the third one's called Let's Climb Together, very much aimed at teams. So for organisations and companies where you're working in teams. And what I do is I use the metaphor or representation of a real mountain hike as a team, and all the things that could go wrong, how it might not work out, and then thinking about how best to climb that mountain as a team. But very much focused on well-being, enjoying the experience, having all the right objectives, working together, looking out for each other, feeling that you can talk up if you've got issues you want to discuss, or problems there might be. And each time you climb a mountain, you should be getting stronger, you should learn, you should develop, and you should be able to go next time where it becomes easier, or you could go higher and do it better. So it's very much, I say, focused on performance and productivity in teams by improving their well-being. So they're the 3 featured talks that I've got. Spent a lot of time putting these together. I think they're really going to be beneficial to anybody who listens to them, participates in them. So please reach out to your companies, your directors, your HR team, learning development teams. Have a look on the website, themountaincoach.com, and that featured talks section. And yeah, I'd love to be able to come and deliver some of these talks, to you. So I think they will be really beneficial. So please get in touch if you've got any questions or comments, and I'll leave it at that for now. Thank you.